Bureaucracies have come to play an increasingly important role in political life. Today, I will report about bureaucracy. No longer can civil servants be dismissed as mere administrators or policy implementers. Instead, they may dominate the policy process and even sometimes run their countries. A reality of rule by the officials must lie behind the facade of representation and democratic accountability. The control of bureaucratic power is therefore one of the most pressing problems in modern politics, and one that no political system has found easy to solve. Concern about how bureaucracies are organized has also become more acute as the image of bureaucratic efficiency and rationality has been challenged by critics who allege that civil servants are motivated primarily by career self interest. This charge has led to radical attempts to restructure the administrative state. An overview of bureaucracy. According to Max Weber in Haywood's book, The Politics, bureaucracy is characterized by rationality, rule governed behavior, and impersonal authority. In the field of comparative government, the term refers to the administrative machinery of the state, bureaucrats being non elected state officials or civil servants. Bureaucracy, according to Britannica, is a specific form of organization defined by complexity, division of labor, permanence, professional management, hierarchical coordination and control, strict chain of command, and legal authority. It is distinguished from informal and collegial organizations. In its ideal form, bureaucracy is impersonal and rational and based on rules rather than ties of kinship, friendship, or patrimonial or charismatic authority. Bureaucratic organization can be found in both public and private institutions. Six characteristics of bureaucracy. Max Weber was a Renaissance man in a changing world. Educated in law, history, philosophy, and economics, he became one of the founders of the modern science of sociology, which is the study of society and its institutions. Weber defined modern bureaucracies as goal-oriented organizations that shared six characteristics. All were hierarchies with written rules and a specialized division of labor, where advancement was based on achievement, resulting in an efficient and impersonal organization. Max Weber defined the six characteristics of bureaucracy as a formal, hierarchical structure, management by rules, division of labor, achievement, focus, advancement, efficient organization, and impersonality. First, a formal hierarchical authority. Weber's theories developed at the turn of the 20th century helped define the economic and political systems emerging from the highly concentrated authority of hereditary rulers and their supporters. They defined many 20th century institutions. Power in bureaucracies is vested in position, not person, and authority travels through the levels of the hierarchy based on agreed upon functions. Second, management by rules. Bureaucracies depend upon written rules and communication. Effective bureaucracies depend on rules based on rational examination of problems and development of the most effective method of accomplishing objectives. Successful bureaucracies regularly review organization charts, employ policies, memos, and methodologies, such as lean production techniques, to refine procedures and policies and improve efficiency and consistency of result. Third is division of labor. Ideally, organizational tasks are assigned in bureaucracies according to the specialized skills of the employees and the most efficient method of accomplishing goals. Well, that's a lot of ideality. In many bureaucracies, rules and structures become rigid, and employees end up defending their job functions the way animals defend their turf. A well designed organization develops the realistic job descriptions and evaluative practices to guide employees and encourage collaboration rather than empire building. Fourth, achievement based advancement. As 20th century Europe urbanized, failures such as the series of miscues following the assassination of the Austrian Archduke that led to World War I contributed to the rise of hierarchies based on competency. Advancement within or between the levels of bureaucracies were based on achievement and competency rather than influence or favor, as in traditional hierarchies, meeting organizational and production goals benefit not just the bureaucracy but also its customers, clients, or those otherwise dependent on its work. The publish or perish imperative, for example, measures achievement only when what is published enlarges knowledge or aids the cause. Number 5, efficient operation. Efficiency was Weber insisted one of the hallmarks of a bureaucracy. This might include harnessing technology in the office or factory, but it also applied to allocating resources and determining the most efficient way of producing products, delivering services, or otherwise achieving the organization's goals. Regular evaluation of written rules and procedures, employee effectiveness, and job function are all parts of forging an efficient bureaucracy. The sixth, and the last one, bureaucracy's impersonal environment. Bureaucracies depend on job description and merit based advancement, which is an improvement over feudal, hereditary, or charismatic absolutism. The emphasis on achievement and efficiency, however, can lead to the an inability to respond to individual situation or needs and can concentrate power in the position at the top of the hierarchy. Vigilance against limitation caused by red tape help keep a bureaucracy efficient and involving employees in decision making. Evaluation and goal setting at each level helps them become committed to creating a responsive organization. Functions of the bureaucracy. Haywood 2013. First, we have administration. The core function of the bureaucracy is to implement or execute law and policy. It is thus charged with administering government business. This is why the bureaucracy is sometimes referred to as the administration, while the political executive is termed the government. This distinction implies that a clear line can be drawn between the policy-making role of politicians and the policy-implementing role of bureaucrats. Second, policy advice. This policy role helps to distinguish top-level civil servants who have daily contact with politicians and are expected to act as policy advisors from middle-ranking and junior-ranking civil servants who deal with more routine administrative matters. The third one, articulating interests. Bureaucracies are brought into contact with interest groups through their task of policy implementation and their involvement in policy formulation and advice. The fourth one, the last one, the final function of bureaucracies is to provide a focus of stability and continuity within political systems. This is sometimes seen as particularly important in developing states where the existence of a body of trained career officials may provide the only guarantee that government is conducted in an orderly and reliable fashion. That ends my report. Thank you for listening.